Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse who I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Tonight we're checking out Swami's from Pizza Port. I will just say this before we even start. This is one of the best IPAs, in my opinion, on the planet. I love this beer so much. It is very near and dear to my heart. One of my go-to beers. It's always in my fridge. And I thought it deserved a video review just because I don't know how many people outside of San Diego are familiar with Pizza Port or Swami's or this beer. So Pizza Port's been around since 1987. They started out as a pizza shop. I think their brew pub came around 1994. They started making beer, so this beer has been being made by, or has been brewed by them for the last 20 years, which is incredible. I mean, Pizza Port was one of the first. I don't want to say they introduced like the West Coast style of beer, but they definitely were major players in the popularity of West Coast style beers, I think, in my opinion. They finally started canning this year, and it's been great because it's one of my favorite beers and it's available everywhere to me. And like I said, it's hands down one of the best IPAs for my money and my availability that I can get. So I absolutely freaking love this beer. Love it. So it is 6.8% alcohol by volume. I'm not sure the IBUs on this, to be honest with you. But this is actually a fresh can. It was canned on October the 16th. So a couple weeks old, 3 weeks old. What's the date today? November 5th? Yeah, so not too old. I mean, I'm not really huge into having to have my beers really young and crazy fresh. I mean, 2 weeks is more than young enough for me. So yeah, if you're ever in the San Diego area, make sure you check out Pizza Port at some point or another. There's the original spot was Solana Beach. They've got their place in Carlsbad on Carlsbad Village Drive, which also has an awesome bottle shop where you can get all kinds of amazing beers. They opened an Ocean Beach location, and then there's also one in Bressie Ranch, I believe it's called. So, and there's another one up north. I can never remember where it's at. It's up north, I think like an hour or so. I don't know if it's like more towards, I don't think it's as close as LA, somewhere up there. But amazing pizza, fantastic beer. They always have awesome guest beers on tap. And they finally started canning some beer. So Swami's is one. They can Chronic, and they also do a session IPA called Ponto, which is a really good session IPA. I'll see if I can review all those. But Swami's is the shit. I love this beer. So why don't I do a video review of one. So we'll do this real quick. You can have this while I'm eating some dinner. As soon as you open that, you can smell just super dank awesomeness. We're pouring this into an Alpine glass too, because Alpine's another local brewery who makes freaking amazing beers. So an amazing beer in an amazing glass. That's the way it goes. It's just amazing. So this beer pours super clear, crazy good carbonation. About, I don't know, a finger and a half of bright white head. Tiny bubbles on the side. There's some big soapy bubbles in the middle of it, but just right off the bat, it's just the pine and resin and citrus notes on this are incredible. Just big grapefruit, orange, and then you get that dank West Coast pine. There's some floral notes in there. You don't get any kind of there's no like sweet malty anything. This is just in your face West Coast style IPA. One of the best smelling beers I think that I've ever smelled. I could just sit and they made like a cologne. Just fucking wear it every day, all over my clothes. Just cruise around smelling like Swami's. It would be an amazing thing. Someone needs to do that. Someone make some Swami's cologne. Do it. It just makes my mouth water smelling it. It's amazing. Oh, it smells so good. So let's dig in. Cheers. Speechless. So good. Just right, you get huge bitterness at the front of your mouth. Middle of the mouth is just huge citrus, grapefruit, orange peel. maybe like some sweet mango notes, and then it just finishes with that dank, piney, resinous bitterness, and just hangs onto your tongue. It's just, ugh. It's so, so good. I don't know what the distribution is like on this beer, to be honest with you. I don't know how far north it goes, or I'm not sure if it's out of California yet, to be honest with you. I don't even know if it's in Northern California. I know it's everywhere down here. I definitely recommend seeking this beer out. I mean, I can get it, so if there's any IPA lovers out there that want to try this that are outside of California or outside of Southern California, send me a message. We'll for sure trade. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm overhyping it, but for me, when I go to the store and see this sitting there, I buy a 6-pack of it every single time. It's always in my fridge, always, always, always. I've sent this to buddies and beer trades. People rave about it. I mean, look at the lacing that thing's leaving, just sitting here. It is such a freaking well-made beer. It's amazing. Yeah, if you want to get, if you want to try this, I'll definitely, trade with whoever. I'll send you some. It's definitely worth trying. It's an A freaking plus, a 100 out of 100. It's world class. I don't care what anyone else says. And it's old school. I've been brewing this since freaking '92. It's crazy. Pizza Port is just, I'm telling you, ever make it down to San Diego, you gotta check out Pizza Port. I'm telling you, that's up there with any of the really good IPAs I've ever had. It holds its own for sure. So, so good. I fucking love that beer. Incredible. So, that's it. It's time for dinner. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to drink like 13 more of these tonight. That's actually not true. Oh, maybe I will. But as always, thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing these videos. If you've ever been in the Southern California area and you've ever been to Pizza Port, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Maybe you hate Pizza Port. I think it's freaking one of the greatest places that you could visit in Southern California for beer and food. So that's it. I'm out of here. I will see you guys later. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.